City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Tyler Scott now from his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go. Go.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Now a throw here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. 2nd and 9. On play action, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And off right side for Herbert. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throwing partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Fields throw here into the hands of Moore. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. That is caught by Herbert. So he stopped for no gain. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Give him the completion, no gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
Well, when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Bears! Khalil Herbert, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. Steps away. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll buy some time right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this one too low.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4.
7-yard gain. Kansas City.
Here's Pacheco headed right to about the 26 here. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
So no gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Fields going to change things up here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Fields now to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before the break. Fields, he's going up top for Taylor. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Chiefs, nothing.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco once again. Doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change their mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of buying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where they set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to go. It's Fields. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Running left to give to Pacheco. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Again, it's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with now his 2nd touchdown in this 3rd quarter. And the Chiefs have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner, and a lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them. Got the ball right back for them. So, nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Now it's Fields. Pass complete to Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Fields on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A give right side for Pacheco. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 172 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco flips 17 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Chiefs 19, Bears 7. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder the